Welcome to my channel. My name is Linda. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Gonna be doing a Mother's Day cake. I'm gonna be making a homemade marble cake, but instead of the white and chocolate like they normally do, or yellow and chocolate, I am going to use French vanilla and red velvet cake mixes. And I'm going to top it with French vanilla instant pudding, and of course gotta have my Cool Whip. That pan that you see in front of you, I'm gonna put the mother sides one in there, but I'm also gonna do the standard shape too. So we're gonna do it a real fancy display for Mom. On to the recipes. All I'm gonna be doing is following the directions for the cake mixes. I'm going to first start with my French vanilla. I'm just going to open it and dump it in a bowl. And now I got to break 3 eggs. I do it into a cup, then transfer it over, just in case we got a bad egg. Now, I found out that if you break the egg and it smells like sulfur, you know it's bad. Don't use it. Now, if the eggs are iridescent in color or pink looking, you know they're bad too. Generally that happens when you cook them. I don't know if it happens beforehand, but I know if it smells bad, don't use it. Now we're going to use 3 eggs for the mix, half a cup of oil, and 1 cup of water. That's all I'm doing right now, is adding the eggs into the mix. Yeah, I figure I'll try a different shape for Mother's Day cake. I have plans. I'm going to incorporate some baked flowers into the arrangement. Yeah, I'm going to put a fake flower on it to make it look pretty. It's not an arrangement, it's just going to have one little flower on it. Now this is half a cup oil and 1 cup water. Now all we do is mix it according to directions. You have to mix it on medium speed for 2 minutes. I'll do that off the camera because it's going to get noisy and you won't be able to hear a thing I say. So I'll be back. While I'm mixing this up, I'm preheating the oven to 350. There's only a little bit of difference between the amounts of water. This one takes more water. Same amount for the oil. It's 1 1/4 cups water, half a cup oil, and 3 eggs. So again, we're going to break the eggs one at a time into the cup and then into the bowl. That way, if there is any bad eggs, you can toss it out without contaminating the mix. So that's 1. Here's number 2 going in. They shouldn't be bad because I just got them the other day. But you never know. You can never know with eggs. Yes, and if they had blood in it, I would never use it. Even though it might be safe to use, it's like, nah. I don't want to use it then. That's just my little phobia. I want to keep things healthy around here. Now I got the eggs in. Going to add the water in. This is a 4th cup in here. We got the eggs and water. And now I got to put the oil in. I don't want to forget anything. Now all I got to do is hand mix it like I did before for 2 minutes. And you notice I got a new mixer? Yeah, the handle broke on my old one. When I was making instant potatoes for my Mother's Day thing, so I actually grabbed it by the base and finished mixing it. First thing to do is remember to spray your pan because you do not want the cake to stick at all. Now comes the fun part of marbleizing it. We're going to put some cake mix in here. I never made one of these before, this size, so it's going to be interesting. I don't want to add too much of this mix. because I still have to add the color. Okay, I'm filling them halfway full. Now, we're going to add some color. We're going to take a spoonful, and you're going to add them where you like them. I'm going to do one spot here. Yes, I'm making a mess, which ain't nothing new. That's something I'm good at. Now you're going to let the little kid inside of you come out to decorate it. Because now you get to swirl it. What I mean by swirl it, you'll see. Put this there. Now I'm going to be doing that with the main one. And you just grab a knife. I'm making sure you can see this real good. And you're just going to take it and drag it through the mix to create a pattern. There you go. That's what it looks like. Now we're going to be baking it. Now, we got to do the same thing with the main cake. This is the individual one. See how pretty it is? It turned out pretty now, didn't it? We just got to bake it and have it turn out. That's all. Now we're going to do the big cake mix. We're just going to dump the whole thing in there and get it all the way in there. And we'll be doing the same thing. I just got to get my spatula so I can get this out of here. Spatula, just what's out of my reach. And you just clean everything in it, because we don't want to waste any of it. And we're going to clean the bowl to get all the mix in here. We might have to make red velvet cupcakes because of the fact that we don't use as much red velvet in the drawing. I call it a drawing because that's what it is, as we do the vanilla one. So I want to get the air bubbles out. Now same thing. Grab a spoon. Oh, here's my spoon. I was wondering where it went. And you're just going to put some, space them out on here. Anywhere you like, because it's your design. I found years ago, if we do it like this, you know we're going to be making red velvet cupcakes. Well, not cupcakes. Well, yeah, cupcakes, because I'll have that pan free. There we go. It don't matter if you have little spider things like that, because it will be mixed in together. Get yourself a nice big spoon and let it drip, so don't drip. There we go. There we go. And now you try to get perfect circles, and then maybe a little baby one here. Now, like we did before, we take the knife and we're going to just draw it through. You can do whatever you like. I even do the ends. And if you want to go back and do something like that, you can. See how it looks like hearts now? Now all we got to do is bake everything. I'm going to start with the big one first, because I don't want to mess it up. I'm doing the big one first. So that'll be about 25 minutes. When that's done, I'll put in a little one. Since I found another pan for the mini bunt one, I'm going to put some more red velvet in. Straight up red velvet. So she likes red velvet. I'm just filling it half full because I know they rise too. Now clean up the mess that I'm making. Because I'm good at that. I found the bundt pan first, so I'll be doing bundt cakes. Now I'm checking the first cake to see. I'll bring you around so you can see it too. It's been in a half hour. And it's done. Let me make sure. Yeah, it's done. So that one's done. So we cool it in pan 10 minutes. Now I'm going to put in these little bitty bunts. These are 25 minutes. That is what it looks like baked. Put the first one out of the pan to cool completely. Then I'll put it back in the pan. I'm going to check the bundt to see if they're done. I did not use this bundt pan before, so I don't know how it's going to work. It did raise. I will say that much. Is it done? No, it's not done. Here we go. Put you back in. These are the flowers that I'll be putting on a cake. Already checked that one. I'm checking the red velvet one. Yeah, it's done too. So now I got a little cooling rack over here. I'll be putting it over here. Right here to go. And I'll show you where I'm putting it. I'm putting it over there to cool. So let me put it over here. One over here. This one over here. And now I'll put the bun in. It'll take at least 35 minutes. Find it right now. Please, pretty please, 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 please. Yay! It came out good. Came out perfect. So now it can cool. Let me move you over some, because I think, no, I'll let you there. I'll let you cool there. Now I got my other cooling rack I can use to get out this one. It might not be as lucky, but we'll see. Come on. That one came out too. Let's add enough of the cooking spray on it. I did decide when I go to serve these, I'm going to use these as a pot. It looked like a plant. That's kind of a nice idea. Can't really frost them until they're completely cool because it's Cool Whip. Now I'm going to be mixing up the pudding. All you got to do is add a mix with 2 cups of milk and beat it on medium speed until it gets thick, about a couple minutes. I'll be adding the milk now. Now if you're going to do a pudding, you're going to be using 2 cups of milk. But for a pie, which I'm going to be doing more for a pie, even though it's for a cake, because it's thicker, you use 1 3/4 cups, not 2. So now that's the 3/4 going in, 1's already in. Now I'm going to be mixing it up. That's how thick you want it. First pie, you're going to put this on there. There we go. You have to leave some room for the Cool Whip. I might have to mix up some more pudding to make the rest of the pies, but I'm just showing you with this pie how to do this. Make sure it's totally covered with the pudding. Now we'll be topping it with Cool Whip. Now I'm going to be putting the Cool Whip on it. Just going to cover it. You got to completely cover it. You want to make sure there's an even layer all over the place. Yes, this is going to be a mom-size cake. Or should I say a Linda-size cake? I'll be back when I'm done. This one is almost done. Now, what you gotta do is you put the flour in the center. Don't that look pretty? I'll bring you around for the final view. This is what it looks like done. But like to do a disclaimer. All products mentioned and used in my videos are not sponsored. If you have a favorite brand, use your favorite brand. Thank you.